Alright guys, so this is going to be a very exciting video for me, and I'm going to chronicle every step of the way. So what's going on? So the new store that's near me, Replay Toys, is a vintage toy store. They only have pretty much vintage stuff. And when I was in there the other day, they had in there a Grail Transfomers piece, which is my all-time, probably top 2 or 3 all-time favorite toys. And it is a complete in-box Gen 1 Jetfire. This thing was beautiful. It had everything. The styrofoam was perfect. Every piece was perfect. There was no yellowing to the Jetfire himself. It looked like it was really barely even played with. It had the instructions. It literally had everything. And the box was in pretty good shape. Not perfect, but it was in pretty good shape. And it cost $500, which is actually a great deal. I would say in that condition, from what I could tell on eBay, it probably goes closer to about $750 to $800. But he had it for a great deal. He's a good businessman. He got it for a great price. He's still going to make a profit on it, and he knows he can move it a lot quicker at the price point that he has it. And I'm the sucker that's going to do it. But $500 is a lot of money to drop all at once. So I'm thinking, I was like, well, how am I going to do this, and how am I going to do this quickly? So I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of stuff that I can sell that I just don't care about, that it's taking up space in my collection, and I could do without. So I'm going to bring in a bunch of stuff to Weirdo Comics and Collectibles, get cash, and see how much I can get for all this stuff cash. I'm going to put that cash towards the Jetfire. We'll see how close I am once I finish at Weirdo Comics and Collectibles. If I'm not close yet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a bunch of video game stuff into a different store, to a video game store to sell. And between the two, hopefully I'll have enough cash. But I am trading in a lot of stuff in there. So nothing like spectacular, but some decent stuff. So I'll start out with the Spawn stuff. I'm going to trade in the Ninja Spawn, the Dark Redeemer, and Raven Spawn. They really have no place in my collection. I'm not a big Spawn collector. I have a few things, but they're just taking up space. Next, same thing. These are just taking up space. They're cool, but it's not something that I have any real affinity for. So I'm like, you know what? I can live without these for sure. And it is Gargoyles, the Goliath, and Gargoyles, Demona. Alright, so next is a bunch of Turtles, the NECA stuff. Is it Muckman, I believe this is? This is the glow-in-the-dark one. Good deal. I can live without them. This is the BST Pizza one from Walmart. Gonna get rid of this. Gonna get rid of the Fugitoid. The regular Muckman. The Mondo Gecko. Since I got him in the Super 7, I'm like, I really don't need this one. So, the first Frogs that came out. The Rat King and Vernon. The Super Bebop and Mighty Rocksteady. This is a good one. The Casey Jones and April 2-pack. And this is also a good one from Turtles in Time, the Bebop and Rocksteady. So we'll see how much all of this gets us. I'll film everything as much as I can, and we'll see what happens. So let's head off to Weirdo Comics and
like the offer.
That's going to be part of the charm. So Josh here is going through everything
and we'll see what he offers me. You guys know what I'm after. I actually documented everything. I took a video of what I said what I'm going for, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, when Harris and I stopped at afterwards, and I saw that, I'm like, I did like a double take. I'm like,
you're like, oh Jesus.
My God.
All right, so we got 210.
210 for those.
For these and the couple that are over here, yeah. The 2 packs, 3 2 packs.
You do 250.
Do 250 with those.
All right.
So I really don't want them, but I can't say no to like. One of these days, I'll find an eBayer to actually get rid of all this extra crap.
Yeah. All right, so I'm halfway there. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the video game store and give them a bunch of nonsense.
Good stuff or bad stuff?
Nothing.
Okay.
Right.
If it was like over $50 games, or any NES or SNES, I casually collect them. I'm looking for SNES or NES with the box.
No, it's mostly there's a lot of Genesis in the box, but nothing great.
Okay. Yeah, I casually collect them. Like I like them. Yeah. I don't go nuts, but I always am like I don't say no to them because I like them.
All right, halfway there, living on a prayer. All right, so I am in my unfinished part of the basement, which is like all storage and stuff. But I got together this box of video games, which I'm going to trade in for cash at the local retro video game store. Nothing great. Some Game Boy Advance stuff, which isn't great. A couple, some Genesis games, a lot of 360 and PS3 games. Nothing good. Believe me, I would not be trading in anything of real value to a video game store. I don't think there's a single game in here that's probably worth more than $10, but there's probably, I would say, 100 video games in here, so I'm just looking for $250. I mean, that's all I'm looking for. Anything above that is bonus. So if I get more than that, that's just more money that I'll be able to spend. But this is what's going. I'm going to trade this into the video game store. We'll see how much cash we can get for it. And we'll see how close we get to the Jetfire. So stay tuned. All right, here's Frank unloading everything. A lot of stuff.
I don't know what that game is. That game looks fun. I think that's worth a little bit too.
Yeah.
Not a lot. It's like $20, but same thing with this. I'm pretty sure this is like $20, $25. So, set that down, beat up guy. So this is the stuff that like it probably looks all right, but actually I think this goes in that pile because I think it's the last one.
It might be.
I think it is. I think 17 is the last one. This stuff's poop. This stuff is maybe. This is also like the cart's really nice and the box is heavily water damaged. So I'll get to this stuff after. That stuff after, and then there's that stuff too. Okay, because before this shit, it probably would have been $350. So. Oh, it's Joe. Is that Joe Piro?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh, it's Joe. What's up, brother? Can you say it again for the camera?
It's $375.
All right.
A bunch of common nonsense. Plus a Mario Pinball Land.
Like I said, this is cool.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. It's in really good shape,
I was going to say, when this was car only, like the most we ever got for it was like $10 or something.
Yeah, it's still not worth anything.
Yeah.
All right, so here we are, the last leg of this journey. And I am at Replay Toys now, ready to go make my purchase. I got all the funds from all the trade-ins I made through the video games, which I ended up trading to my buddy Frank at Forgotten Freshness, and also all the stuff I traded toys-wise to Weirdo Comics and Collectibles. So between those two outfits, I was able to get everything I needed for the Jetfire, and let's go get it. This is really exciting. This is one of my holy grail toys without hyperbole. It's growing up, this was probably my favorite toy. I have it loose in really bad condition. My original Jetfire that I played with when I was a kid. I have it loose, packed away, but it's in terrible shape because I played with it a lot as a kid. It was one of my favorite toys. So now to get it complete in great shape in box, this really means a lot to me. It's a little bit overwhelming, honestly, because I remember when I got it and how excited I was when I got it. I was probably about 10 years old, and getting it now and adding it to my collection, it really means a lot to me. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna go get it, and let's see what happens.
All right, here it is. It's one of my all-time favorite toys, a personal Grail. I am so excited to be getting this. Can you do me a favor? Can you like take it out and like just show like everything that's in it and how it's complete? So
Alright, so here we have
instructions.
manual, tech spec reader, rifle and clip. The jet itself looks virtually unplayed with and is very white in color.
Yeah, which is hard, which is almost impossible to find. Oh, and the ears have all the
Yes. Yes, these are all intact and don't look to have any stress marks, which is
Yeah.
frequent in transformation to get those stress marks on them. I would guess
Yeah.
the person, the original owner, probably took this out and transformed it a few times and then just kind of set it back in the box.
I actually found my original, and it is all yellowed. 2 of the ears are gone.
Yep.
Most of the pieces are gone.
Era correct catalog, full set of armor. Obviously, one of the things you always want to check for is these clips here that hold the
Yeah.
armor on the legs. This also looks like whoever put the decals on, everything did a really good job of it.
Yeah. Like you never see, like, yeah.
I'm picky, like, because I've got a
Yeah.
loose one in here too,
Right.
and I'm like, oh, I wish that one piece of armor were better, but it's complete and loose, so I'm like, it is what it is.
I remember when I was a kid, I would just randomly put the stickers on. They'd all be in the wrong place.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah, I hit a transitional point at some point where I started using tweezers to apply stickers and became more of a model builder when I got stuff.
nice, nice. And the box is in very nice shape.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah, that's
rip
not,
here.
obviously not perfect, but like, where are you going to find a perfect box for this nowadays? But the big thing is it's intact. I'm gonna need to find some kind of like glass protective casing for it, because I've seen people have them
Yeah.
for like Optimus Prime or
Right,
something.
there's acrylic cases.
Oh, yeah,
but
the
usually have to
acrylic
be
one.
custom cut. I mean, if you
Yeah.
like Ian Sanderson and others do cases for this type of thing.
Yeah,
For me, it'd be mostly like wanting it behind glass.
Yeah.
like with a lock. So
yeah.
I don't have my teenagers' friends come over and decide to mess with it. So.
I told my daughter when she has friends come over, they are not allowed downstairs into my basement. So, all right.